Gandhi said, whatever you do for me without me is against me. Ask all those, whatever, 13, 15 governors that met in that hotel. Was there any of the Fulani leaders consulted? Any of the Fulani leaders consulted? So they're there making laws for people that they have not consulted. This is a problem with government. Disconnected, out of touch with realities of people. You must sit down and talk with people you are making laws for. None of those governors have sat down with Fulani leaders in wherever they are and tell them what we're planning to do, or what we're going to do, or what alternatives are there. And then they're sitting down there and making laws.
Good day, everyone. Good day to all our Muslim friends. Happy holiday. Assalamu alaikum to everyone out there. You know, I don't really like making videos, but I'm going to do this one. It's going to be a quick one, okay? And the reason I'm making this particular video is because of the current security issues, problems facing Nigeria. You know, currently Nigeria is at the verge of a civil war. We all know that. If care is not taken, we might be descending to another civil war. This time around, it's not going to be Nigeria versus Biafra war. It's going to be Nigeria against the southern Nigeria civil war. Now, we are not praying for that. You know, this morning I actually came across a video on one of the Facebook groups and one of the WhatsApp groups which I belong to, and that video was a clip from an interview, you know, from a guest speaker on a show, AIT show known as Kakaki Show, and the name of that particular guest is Professor Usman Yusuf. I don't really know much about him. I'm going to Google more about that particular guy. He's a professor, and I know before you are called a professor, you must be well learned, well educated, well schooled. That you don't just earn professorship like that. But I know maybe he actually bought his own with money, which is normal with Nigeria because of the high rate of corruption in that country. In that particular show, he made a statement. He said that the southern governors didn't consult the Fulanis before converging for that particular meeting, which was held in the government house, Asaba, which is the seat of power of Delta State government. These 17 southern governors came, southeast, south, and southwest. 6 governors from the southwest, 6 governors from the south, and 5 governors from the southeast. They all came and converged in Asaba for 2 to 3 hours marathon meeting, discussing about the security challenges affecting the southern Nigeria because of what? Fulani henchmen. We actually have known that this crisis has been with us for decades, you know, because of Fulani encroachment into our farmlands, to our ancestral lands, and so on. They come to your farms, they destroy your farm produce when you complain. Either they shoot you, or either they kill you, or they rape our women, rape our sisters, kill our brothers, kill our fathers. And this thing has been going on for a very long time, and we've actually kept it for a long time. And recently our governors actually came, and we all were like, oh, let's see the outcome of the meeting. And one of the highlights of that particular meeting was the ban of open grazing in all southern states of Nigeria, which is a welcome development. Because in Western worlds, for those persons who have actually traveled around and far, you actually know that cows don't roam around the streets. When you want to rear cows, you must have either your ranch where your cows are actually to be reared or are actually taken good care of. You don't just roam around the streets like one nomadic guy that doesn't have any single sense. No, you don't do that in a developed setting. And the world is actually being developed every day. We are being developed, but Nigeria has refused to develop. We are still going backward because of what? Because of these Fulanis. And this man opened his mouth to say that the southern governors have no right to convert that particular meeting. I'm going to play that clip later on. That the southern governors don't really have any right to convert that meeting because the Fulanis were not consulted, because the Fulanis were not invited. Mr. Professor Yusuf Usman, let me ask you a simple question. When the northern governors in the north are meeting, both the middle belt and the core north governors are meeting, 19 of them are meeting, do you guys usually or invite any southern governor? The answer is typical no. When you are holding your Fulani meetings on how you want to destroy Nigeria, do you usually invite the leaders from the south for the meeting? No. Even the last security meeting that Mr. President had, Mr. President, some days ago, Mr. President had with the security chiefs. No South leader was actually involved with that meeting, and the outcome of that meeting was to deploy security personnel down to the southeast and south, as if we are the only one having crisis. What happens to the north core Nigeria, Middle Belt, Sokoto, and Kano, and the rest of them, when banditry is the order of the day, where kidnapping is just like a normal business, and you guys are busy paying ransom? Mr. Yusuf, shut up. Shut up. If you don't have anything to say, keep quiet and go back to your farm and start rearing your cow. Instead of you coming on live television to pour out rubbish, garbages from your mouth all the time. That will be keeping quiet doesn't mean that we are fools. We are not fools. We are strongly behind the outcome of that particular meeting with our leaders. They have actually spoken our mind. We are against open grazing. It is high time we develop. It is high time we modernize ourselves. It is high time we go into modernized way of ranching, way of rearing cows. It's only in Nigeria you see cows roam around the street. When you travel to other African countries, you hardly see these things. Even next door neighboring countries, you don't see such. So why is it that it's so important for you Fulanis to roam your cows all over the street? Are you the owners of Nigeria? Oh, maybe that is what you people are thinking. Maybe you think you conquered Nigeria. No, you didn't conquer us. You only conquered the Hausas. Those are the people you conquered. You didn't even conquer Middle Belt. I hope you know that you didn't conquer Kogi, you didn't conquer Benue, you didn't conquer all those Middle Beltan states. You didn't conquer South. You never conquered South Side. You never conquered Southwest. Before you guys came with your jihad, Islam had already been existent down in the southwest and even in the southeast, and it was peaceful. What is all this problem all about now? That you guys just come at any time and you just vomit whatever you want to vomit as if you are the owners of Nigeria? No, you guys are not the owners of Nigeria. It is high time we start speaking out and letting you guys know that you guys are not the only one that lives in Nigeria. How dare you come and insult our governors, telling them that they have no right to convey, that you guys are supposed to be involved in our meetings? No, you have no right to be in our meetings. It is a family business. Let me ask you a very simple question. When you're having your family business, do you invite outsiders to come and have meetings with you? No, you don't. You don't do that. You guys don't do that. When you guys were enacting Sharia laws in the North, was there any time you guys invited any of our southern governors or any of our southern leaders in that meeting? No. The only thing we saw is that you guys are enacting Sharia law and you guys started cutting off hand, destroying southeastern businesses in the North. It is high time we call a spade a spade. It is high time all this nonsense stops. It is high time. Our governors met and they've taken the fate of the southern Nigerians into their own hands. See, the constitution, the Nigerian constitution that we are operating, the constitution that is so worthless, that needs to be changed because that is a major problem we are having, states that the governors of every state is the chief security officer of that particular state. And our chief security officers have come out to say that we no longer want open grazing. Is that too much for you guys to bear? You guys can rear your cows in the north now. You have bush there now. You have forest there. You can take your cows to the Sambisa forest. Take it there and rear your cows. When we want to buy cow meat, we can import them and bring them down to the south. We don't mind the cost. We can buy them. So why are you guys so obsessed with this cow rearing down the south? Waiting now, what we do now I get the land. It's our ancestral lands, for crying out loud now. Why are you guys always so out of your mind thinking that you own Nigeria? You don't own us. You never conquered us. And if you guys think that these things you guys are doing is a way to conquer us, you can never conquer us. We know the game plan. It's not possible. This is not 1966 now, when you guys fought southeastern Nigerians and killed over 3 million people. No, the world has grown past that particular stage. It has grown past that particular stage. I want to bring to your attention and bring it very, very fast. The last time Mr. President had a meeting with security chiefs, security meeting that affects the southeast and south. No southeast or south or southwest leader was involved. It was in that particular meeting. You just came up with your whatever you want to come up with and you impose it on us. Enough of all this rubbish now. What is all this thing? You have the effrontery, the temerity to come on live TV to say that you were not invited for that meeting. You were not consulted. Who are you? Who are you to be invited in a family meeting? Is it your family? Do you belong to the south, or do you own the south? This nonsense needs to stop, and stop very, 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 very fast. It needs to stop very, 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 very fast. It needs to stop very fast. If you guys really want peace in Nigeria, we must think of a way of solving this problem. And one of the ways of solving this problem is to ban open grazing. We don't want Ruga. We don't want any of these things. If you guys want to do ranching there, we are open to ranching. And it must be owned by the southerners, not by the northerners. And I want to use this as an opportunity to encourage all southern businessmen, wealthy southerners. you guys can go into ranching. Go into any of the southern states, south Nigerian states. Buy lands. Put your cows there, ranch it. I don't know what's wrong with you Southerners. Seriously, I don't know what is wrong with you Southerners. You sold yourself so much to the corner. You sold your birthright. You guys are just like a puppy in their hands. When you guys are lion, argo. When you guys are lions, strong lions that needs to stand up for yourself and defend yourself. I was going through a video. I saw a video. The governor of Emmanuel, what was his name? That should be Akwa Ibom State. The governor of Akwa Ibom State, talking about some hoodlums, terrorists. They were actually caught in his state with army uniform and police gun, AK-47. A lot of them, about 26 of them. And at the end of the police came, took over everything, even picked those terrorists, released them, and carted away with those guns. We know the game plan. We know what is happening. We're only watching to see how this whole nonsense is going to play out. If this is your jihad movement that you guys are planning to take over the affairs of the southern Nigeria, it's not going to work. It's not going to work. Make I break it down for pidgin English. It's not going to work. See, not you wanna go do when go work. It's not fit to work. And I want to bring this, to the mind of all Christians in the south. Stop all this your prayer. You need to stand up and just defend yourself. You need to stand up now and defend yourself. Seriously, look at what is happening in Israel. Is Israel not God's own country? Israel is God's own country. But look at what is happening with Israel and Palestine. When the Palestinians, the Hamas terrorist group, launched over 1,000 and something rockets into Jerusalem, Tel Aviv, and other southern Israel, what happened? The Israelis retaliated immediately. They didn't wait for God and knelt on their knees and started praying, "Oh God of Abraham, oh God of Isaac and Jacob, oh God of Israel, oh God of Israel, come and fight for me." No, they never did that. They stood on their grounds and they fought back. You have to fight back. Start fighting back. Start pushing back. Push back. But this is war. This is war that have been brought to your doorsteps. You need to learn, start pushing back. Push back. Nobody's going to hold you. And this is a wake-up call to all our governors in the south. Defend your people. We didn't put you there as governors to be thinking of second tenure. We never put you there for second tenure. We put you there to defend lives and property of your own people. Protect your people. Please hold your ground. I know they're going to come for you guys later on because of what? They're going to use both the EFCC, the DSS, and the rest of them to come for you guys because of the dirty little things you have in your cupboard. It is high time you guys stand up. It is high time you start defending yourself. It is high time you stand up and defend yourselves. This nonsense needs to stop. This rubbish needs to stop. This is not a call for war. I'm not calling for war. I'm a man of peace. I'm a man of peace. I'm not in Daboski. I'm not in Daboski Pelusi. No, I'm not there. I'm not a man of war. I'm a man of peace. But what I'm trying to say is this. When you are pushed, you must learn to push back. When someone pushes you, you must learn to push back. Self-defense is not a crime. It is not a crime. And one of the ways the southern governors is actually defending the south is by this way of banning open grazing. It's a welcome development. It must be enacted for the states in the south that have actually enacted this open grazing law, ban law. They should do it immediately. I don't know how many states that actually enacted such law. They should do it. It's not all about talking. It's not about meeting in Asaba and drinking wine or talking. No. It's not all about that. I know most of you are going to sell out later on. We know all that. But what I'm saying in essence is let the state House of Assembly, let the speakers of the State of Assembly come up with a bill to ban open grazing in all southern states. Once that is done, under the law, there's no Fulani man that will come to the south and be telling you rubbish to tell you that they want to see Reka. It is high time our security operatives start arresting any Fulani man they see rearing cows all around the southern Nigeria. All this nonsense needs to stop. It needs to stop, and it needs to stop now. It needs to stop now. It needs to just stop now.